Was good, Josh? Your boy King Barracuda. Welcome to Straight Convo. So, I recently see this Mexican guy. He was online, talking negative about black people. He pretty much didn't have nothing good to say. He was pretty upset um, because I guess he's mad at black people because they're our reaction towards the deportation and ICE situation, and he pretty much didn't have nothing good to say. I live out here in the East Coast in New York, so Hispanics, um, even though we have more Afro Latinos out here, we have more Dominican, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying, Colombian and Cuban. There's a lot of Mexicans out here too, but we pretty much get along. The Mexicans out here, don't get me wrong, you have some racist Mexicans out here. They're pretty much on the low with it. Every now and then they'll reveal themselves, you know what I'm saying? But however, I heard on the West Coast, it's a whole nother story. Like you have Mexicans that target blacks, that even killed blacks, ran blacks out of their neighborhood. They basically trying to be like white people, Ku Klux Klans, and they trying to I guess emulate these white supremacists, and they trying to adopt these white supremacist views and mentalities, and it's just really sad that you have Mexicans out there who have this mentality and look at us as enemies when historically we have done nothing to you. But the people that you want to be closer to has done everything to you. Stole your land, raped, slaughtered your people. But, black people, we just had little situations. Maybe you got beat up by a black person. Maybe, you got cursed out. But that's as far as it goes. Nobody's trying to exterminate or colonize and destroy your people. You don't get that from black people. Historically, that never been the case. So anyway, we're gonna get into the video. This Mexican guy was pretty much talking a whole lot of nonsense. So let's get into the video.
Mexicans, don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone. Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are gonna come running to y'all for help? What for? Yo, black people can't even help yourselves. Yo, black people can't even help yourselves.
All right, so let me stop it right there. So that's not true. Don't get me wrong. Black people, we don't got all our shit together. But that's our issue. That's something we need to come together and fix. And no race is perfect. No group of people is perfect. No culture is perfect. So for you to sit up there and judgmental, you better look at your own backyard. Because guess what? We have proven that we stuck together during the Civil Rights Movement. We have proven we stuck together during Jim Crow, during slavery. How do you think we overcome? We had to have some type of unification to overcome and get as far as we are now. Black people, the most copied people on the planet. We invented so many great things. All the music genres that you heard is invented by us. So we had to have some form of unification.
That's wild. Mexican people are hardworking people.
And yes, they are.
Mexican people stick together.
So as well as blacks. And yes, Mexicans, I believe in modern society, Mexicans are the hardest workers. I can give Mexicans their credit. But it's funny how people like him cannot give black people their credit. Because we know deep down inside, he's just racist. All of this stuff he's saying is out of jealousy and hatred towards black because he is racist. He's insecure. That's all racism is, insecurity. You know what I'm saying? He's insecure. He's jealous. He's mad because, we're great. And now he's trying to diminish our accomplishments and try to make it seem like, oh, we don't need. Okay, fine.
92% of black women in this country voted for Kamala Harris.
And not only that, if you pull together so much, why are you fleeing from Mexico? If y'all are so unified, why is there a huge drug war in Mexico? It's a huge drug war in Mexico. Why do you have cartels and y'all killing each other? And these cartels are more brutal than these mobsters, man. They chopping each other's heads, killing family members. You know what I'm saying? So you're selling drugs to another fellow Mexican, destroying your community. That don't show me that you guys got it all together or unified and love each other so much. Maybe when you come here, you pull together more than other groups of people. But in your native land, in Mexico, y'all do not pull together. Y'all at war with each other. So let's just keep it 100. Let me see if there's more on this.
83% of black men in this country voted for Kamala
So I think
Harris.
there was more stuff he said, you know what I'm saying? But you have so many Mexicans that say things like, oh, we built this country. No, slavery built this country. You contributed. Mexicans worked. That means you clocked in, got a job, and contributed into building this nation. Black people were here before this nation was built. All right, so now this guy pretty much, this is a video 2 years ago, if you could see. 2 years ago, this guy, so this is not even about, you know, black people react. He's just a racist Hispanic. He don't even look real Mexican. He looks like a Spaniard. I'm sure he has 70% European blood. So in my book, he's a straight up European. He's not even indigenous Mexican. You're not even native. So he's showing he's revealing his true colors towards black people. So let's watch this video.
I'm making it for black people.
Now this is 2 years ago.
That's right, black people. You know how y'all black people look at us and say, damn, why is Chico driving that badass truck? Why is Amigo having that badass car? You know how that is?
Yo, in the history, I've been around. Listen, I never in my life heard a black person worry about what a Mexican or anybody else is driving. I seen black people hate on other black people. I never heard a black person say, yo, why is that Amigo driving this fly ass car? Never in the history have I been around black people. Black people are not jealous. We share. We're not jealous people. We don't look at other races and say, why is this Mexican? We don't even think or operate like that. He's projecting his mentality, his thoughts, and his hatred towards blacks, and he's trying to make it seem like this is how black people view Mexicans. We never say that. Why is this Amigo driving this fly ass car? Black people are so worried about black people and black people stuff. It's like never in the history have I heard this. But it's funny to me that, like, where's he getting this from?
We stick together.
That's fine. That's fine.
Together.
That's fine. And like I said, if you work, and Mexicans, if you so much unified, you need to pull together in your own country. You know, stop the drug wars, stop the cartel, stop killing your people, and prove it. Because you going online complaining about black people, why you these Amigos driving black people don't even talk like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's funny. But yeah, man. And then I remember reading something where this Mexican guy said, we built the country. So no, you didn't build this country, you contributed. Before this country was built, it was slaves here. And guess what? 100% of those slave plantations was populated by African people. Slave plantations on every coast, on the west, south, east, and north. Well, I don't know too much about the West, but I'm sure there was some on the West and the North. But in the East Coast, there was a large plantation in Brooklyn. Here in New York, in Manhattan, there's a large plantation. Especially down south, cotton was the number one economic drive in this country. It's what made America the number one economic nation in the world. It was slavery. So it gave America its financial boost to become this great nation. You clocked in work and worked construction jobs and worked for a low wage. And yes, they did discriminate on a lot of Mexicans here. They did discriminate. They did persecute a lot of Mexicans. They did a lot of bad things to the Hispanic people that were here. However, do not try to diminish our hard work and what we did, because we worked for zero wages from sun up to sundown in the harshest conditions. The unbearable conditions. We were getting tortured, getting brutalized. And then we were set free and given nothing. So this is what you're not trying to tell the people. This is what you're ignoring. So anyway, let's look at it. Let's fact check. How slavery became America's first big business. And this is nature.berkeley.edu. So the bodies of the enslaved served as America's largest financial asset, and they were forced to maintain America's most exported commodity, which was cotton. In 60 years, from 1801 to 1862, the amount of cotton picked daily by an enslaved person increased 400%. The profits from cotton propelled the U.S. into a position as one of the leading economies in the world and made the South its most prosperous region. So, like, we have to stop with the lies, you know what I'm saying? You know, and let's just be honest. Because it's really sad the state we're in, that we have to try to take away others' accomplishments and use hate and jealousy to attack other people. But anyway, it's your boy King Barracuda, Straight Convo. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.